All right, guys, how's it going? It's time for Gaming News Friday again. This week and every week at 2 p.m. Eastern, we will be here delivering the gaming news for you guys every week live. And if you want to catch up on gaming news during the week, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube channel so you guys know when I post shorts and long form videos, which are, well, I've been doing shorts, but long form videos are coming in the soon future. How are you guys doing tonight? Today? I'm used to streaming at night. Hit me up in that live chat. Let me know how you're doing this Gaming News Friday, as we're about to jump right on into this stuff because we ain't got no time to waste. Let me get the camera. Follow me a little bit. There we go. All right. Now that's done, let's get to the news, which we are going to start off with Nvidia. Nvidia's RTX Spark laptops look hell-bent on disruption. The company's RTX Spark chips might finally turn the AI PC into reality. The moment many have been waiting years for has arrived. Nvidia has long made graphics cards that powered the Windows PC ecosystem for decades. Now it wants to control the whole thing with super chips, starting with the RTX Spark. Announced over the weekend at Computex Tech Expo in Taiwan, RTX Spark chips combined with unified memory RTX graphics and the new part, the N1 CPU. Yes, an N1 CPU made by Nvidia. Nvidia already owns the entire world of AI processed in data centers with its GPUs, but now it's making its play for locally run AI too. It's just a tease of what's to come right now, but these are the first Windows devices that may actually live up to the overused AI PC name. The fake AI PC. Microsoft has been talking up the idea of AI PCs since 2024, but it has never felt real. Sure, its Copilot PCs have built-in neural processing units and started with 16 gigabytes of RAM, but they didn't have the performance to run large language models locally any more than your phone. Rather than build the hype machine around AI, Microsoft's early promises about the next era of the PC felt empty. And while they needed to be tested, the prices are still undetermined. These new Nvidia laptops look truly like real AI PCs, the combination of unified memory of up to 128 gigabytes and efficient ARM-based CPU. The company's trademark RTX graphics cards gives you a computer unheard of outside of the MacBook Pro. This competition is important as the MacBook Pro, or Mac desktops, was the only serious option for AI enthusiasts looking to run foundation level models locally. Nvidia has opened up its technology to the unused collaborators in the Windows space, such as HP, Asus, Dell, and Lenovo, and others. Microsoft's own Surface Laptop Ultra, though, might be the pinnacle in this new breed of PC. It's a proper MacBook Pro alternative, featuring a 15-inch mini LED screen and several ports in a package that appears to be smaller in size. Microsoft hasn't had a performance-driven Surface device in years, and this one comes ahead of a rumored MacBook Pro Ultra coming later this year. Uh, it goes on to talking about the new Core Ultra Series 3 chips, which only this year was released. Then laptops as the like the Dell XPS 14 can be balanced GPU performance can balance GPU performance and battery life closer to the level of the MacBook Pro, but those configurations max out at 64 gigabytes of memory. But it's not just about the memory, it's the fact that the graphics will be up to as powerful as a discrete RTX 5070. It's also the software layer known as the CUDA that allows developers to access the system's GPU cores. Nvidia has built a highly developed AI platform around CUDA because of its use in data centers. Bringing the AI processing prowess to local PCs could mean AI performance that pulls far more out of the hardware than current computers do. Sparking a revolution. Don't be fooled into thinking these will be priced priced affordably. Some reports estimate that prices for the high-end configurations of the RTX Spark laptops will be over $4,000. Yeah, $4,000. My freaking gaming PC back here don't even cost $4,000. It's close, but it's not. So that's crazy. That shouldn't come as a shock, as that's what a similar configured MacBook Pro costs these days. Laptops are just expensive, guys. I don't know if you guys have priced laptops or not, but I actually have a Dell XPS over there. I don't remember which one it is. It might be the 14, but it's the 14 from a couple years ago. But I don't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That fucking thing cost me a fortune. That thing costs almost as much as that, and that's 10 times better than that. Well, as far as performance go, now the laptop's pretty much just used to run the business. Don't be otherwise. It's no longer difficult to envision a near future in which local AI models are routinely used for inference across a wide range of work projects as agentic models become easier to use and more streamlined. Using them locally will increasingly be preferred for privacy reasons too. We're already seeing the demand skyrocket for the Mac Mini, which is facing long shipping times that Apple attributes to surprisingly fast AI adoption. What the fuck? I'll learn how to speak one of these days, guys. RTX Spark has its eyes set on the Mac Mini as well, with several small form factor compact desktop PCs on the way. So not only is Nvidia making a Spark laptop, but they're about to come out with their own Spark desktop PCs as well. And you would have thought that this would have been good news and people would have been happy with it, but I didn't actually like. Let's have a little chat session right quick. Um, you guys let me know what you guys think about. Oh crap, I didn't even get the freaking live chat going. My bad, guys. If you guys are hitting me up in the live chat, I ain't even saying it. Give me 1 second. That should be working now. Anyway, you guys hit me up in the live chat. Let me know what you guys think about Nvidia getting into the PC building business. Yo, Patter Donuts, how's it going, man? Good to see you here. Nvidia making AI laptops, and now they're going to be making AI desktops as well. They're making their own CPUs, they're making their own GPUs. They're freaking making the entire computer now. And you would have thought that that would have been good news, but recently, this was announced at Computex a couple days ago. Ever since then, Nvidia's stock has been dropping. Why? Who knows? It could be the fact that people aren't real fond of AI right now. There's some that love it. There's some that freaking hate it, and then there's some that are in the middle, which would be where I'm at. Which I'm not a big fan of it because it's kicked my freaking prices of PC hardware up through the freaking roof. But the usefulness of it is pretty cool. Now, I absolutely don't agree with integrating AI into everything, which is where it looks like we're going, and I'm not a big fan of that because you're giving AI too much power, too much control. Which makes me think of Terminator and iRobot and shit, you know? Yeah, 4,000 is kind of crazy for a laptop. Exactly. Like that one over there cost me over $3,000. And it's not nothing special. It's got, I don't even fucking remember. It's got like a i5 or i7 laptop CPU, and it's got a 40 60, I think, or something like that in there. It wasn't worth $3,000, I can tell you that. Anyway, time to drive. Are you going to work, cadet? I'm in the middle. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I don't hate it. I'm not a fan of what they've done to my PC hardware market, and hopefully it'll all get fixed and settled here. Hopefully before it's too long. But yeah, it does have its uses. I use my AI on my phone quite a bit, but I don't mess with it on my computers or anything. But yeah, it's funny to see how people like how Nvidia's stock has dropped after this news. You'd have thought that both Nvidia and Intel's freaking stock would have went up after this news, since apparently this is what Nvidia and Intel have been cooking up together. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where this goes. Gonna try and get my. Hey, y'all be freaking quiet! I'm live streaming. Damn it! Damn. Sorry, guys. Damn. All right. Oh, Subway sounds good right now. Yeah, it's a good thing I read that before I spoke it. You have fun with that, cadet. Subway used to sound good till I worked at that Circle K that he works at for over 10 years, and I no longer really care for Subway much. Me, I like a good Firehouse subs. Firehouse subs make some killer ass subs. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Let's. Oh, I didn't even get the stream music going. Damn it. There we go. And it's right at the right volume too. Good enough to be in the background, but not so loud that it's fighting me. Yeah. Next. That's all for Nvidia. Now it's time for some AMD news. As AMD's... Wait a minute, did I switch the scene? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. AMD says the new Expo ultra low latency DDR5 memory could be effectively the same price as current kits and will work with existing chipsets, but will require new DIMMs. Which, I mean, duh. They can't put frickin', you can't just update your memory DIMM. I wish. After a small mention in its Computex announcements, AMD's David McAfee provides a bit more color on what exactly Expo ULL is. AMD announced the Expo ultra low latency at Computex 2026, but provided very few details about what it is or how it works. The company claims it provides a 13% uplift compared to JEDEC standards and a 4% uplift compared to standard Expo, and that's it's coming from leading memory partners. Now, AMD's David McAfee, VP and General Manager of Ryzen and Radeon, has given Tom's Hardware a bit more on exactly what Expo ULL is and how it will roll out. Expo has evolved and we've been working with all the module vendors. We've seen an opportunity with adding more sub-timings to the SBD profile and just getting a little bit lower latency. Beyond what Expo ULL is doing, AMD says that it will work with existing chipsets and motherboards, but it will most likely require you to update your BIOS. And regardless of whether you think you need to update it or not, David McAfee said that his advice to all of the readers and viewers is update your BIOS. I know it's something that people don't really like doing much because of the fact that if you get in the middle of an update to your BIOS and the power goes out, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. That being said, yeah, we'll see how this ULL works and just how fast it makes the memory work. From what I hear, it's supposed to allow you to utilize those 8,000 megahertz DIMMs, but I don't know if that's really going to help that much. We'll see how it goes. You guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat and let me know what you guys think about the ultra low latency memory. Me, I don't know. There's a lot about memory that I don't understand. Like, I get the clock speed, I get the CL rating, all that good stuff, but like the internals and the ULL and stuff, like, I know Expo makes a big difference, but the ULL, we'll have to wait and see. That's my take on it. Let's keep on going. Let's truck right along. You guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. All three of your chats are on my screen, so I can't look at the chat while I'm actually reading the article, but once I get done, I will definitely read the chat and respond to your all's comments. AMD promises a 13% uplift. Yeah, there was something about this one I wanted to read over. It went over the ULL a little bit better. Of course, the 13 and 4%. That's what they're saying the uplift's going to be, which we'll see. No, I guess that was it. I don't know why. Oh well. Maybe I just grabbed the article twice. Alright, now it's time for the good stuff, guys. Well, I mean, AMD and Nvidia did have some good stuff, but considering it was Computex, I really expected a lot more from both Nvidia and AMD. Like Nvidia and AMD, they've been kind of lackluster at Computex this year. But I did see some cool cases and some monster CPU coolers that cost way too much money and pull way too much power. But yeah, there's been cool stuff at Computex so far, but so far AMD and Nvidia I think let us down as far as that's concerned. Let's move on to the good news. And that's everything that was announced at the PlayStation State of Play June 2026. This past Tuesday, June 2nd, the State of Play officially kicked off, and the summer showcase season in the world of video games. From the brand new God of War game to the fresh look at Marvel's Wolverine. Here's everything that was shown in the stream as we got a sneak peek into the future of PlayStation. To help ensure that you don't miss a thing, they've gathered up the biggest moments from the State of Play, and I'm going to show them to you right now. Starting with God of War Luffy. Now, I'm not going to go through every game trailer, but and this one's like 20 freaking minutes long. We're not going to watch the entire trailer, but I will play a little bit of it for you guys.
40 may not sound like a lot at first, but imagine 40 versions of your favorite car.
Is the PS6 in the making yet? Oh yeah, they're already working on that.
40 ways to say congrats, or better yet, being recognized 40 times as one of Car and Driver's 10 best.
Let me make this big for you guys. What I'll probably do is just let you guys see the beginning, and I might get it to the middle so you can see some of the fighting. And then I'll toss it to the end because I don't know about you guys, but 23 minutes is a long time. If you guys want to see the whole thing, leave a comment or hit me up in that live chat. I will play the whole thing if you want me to, but it's 23 minutes long and the Wolverine one is longer, so. And the news live stream don't really have enough time to, well, I mean, we do, but it's really up to you guys. I will play this one all the way through at least.
You are free.
The Wolverine one we're gonna have to take in steps, unfortunately. Oh shit. Sorry guys. Starts off at the beginning of the 2018 God of War. Is where God of War Luffy starts. And there she goes. Me personally, I think this game looks badass, and I can't wait to play it. I think I know where they're going with this. We all thought we were getting a Atreus. Standalone game, but turns out we're getting a Faye standalone game. But what's going to happen at the end of this game? I think I know what's going to happen. I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but yeah. It's going to be good. If they do it the way I think they're going to do it, it's going to be good. And the next full-fledged God of War, it's going to be off the chain. Some people are actually mad. I heard people commenting on, I think it was on Facebook or Reddit. They were mad that they didn't call this the Goddess of War. Me, I think they did right by naming it God of War Lupe. A freaky little bastard.
Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
So she knows she's dead, and she knows that she's not in the real world anymore. She also knows that Kratos and Atreus have started on the path that she had
This definitely isn't the light
sent
of
them on. Alright, now we're going to skip to the middle a little bit. Oh, hold on. Too far. Let's take it back just a few more minutes. There we go. Really? I want you guys to see this.
Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
The first fight that she gets into. Broke her blade. She's still fighting though.
Did she come from the Eagle Outland? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
Sorry guys. Boy's awake. And on summer vacation, so usually he'd be in school right now.
Let him go!
At least you had good gameplay to watch while I was stepping away for a second. Boom! I so can't wait for this game. Unfortunately, they didn't say shit about the release date for this game. They didn't even give you a release year for this game. I'm judging that since they've showed this much gameplay, that they're closer than they think. They're closer than we think. I think they were just reluctant on naming an actual release date just because a lot of these companies name their release date. Rockstar. And then they delay it a lot.
Another mask.
Maybe Sony Santa Monica didn't want to do that. I appreciate that, Sony Santa Monica.
This is important.
Don't be Rockstar.
I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
Don't ask me what that was in her hand, but oh, damn.
You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You're gonna regret that, you redhead.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Alright.
Segment.
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
She runs off to take care of that. And the red asshole turns his attention to Faye. And that's where we're gonna skip
Course I'm not
forward.
here. I'm dead. You have to be dead to come through the gateway. I think we all want that. We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
Yeah, be here. And now she's got her
What if I need
magic.
to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Find your way home.
Bam!
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Now watch
Okay,
this shit,
We'll take
man.
it. Now let's get out of here.
You guys watch this.
Okay.
Let me know what you guys think
Get
in the
ready.
live chat. We're about done with this. But this is the best part right here.
Not a good idea. Bad idea.
Bad idea. Very, very bad idea.
Kratos. Kratos.
You guys are about to see just how powerful Faye is now that she's got her powers. Watch this shit, guys.
Really?
Fucking ice cube.
I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay. Take it.
Aha! Powerful hand, powerful blade. Watch this. Bam! Just knocks his soul right out of his freaking body. Then the soul blows everything up. Like,
Get out of here!
absolute badass.
I don't need help.
Now I know why her and Kratos got together and had Atreus and stuff. Just chop that motherfucker's head off. Alright. Now we're gonna skip a little bit more forward because there's another good fight that I want you guys to check out. Come on, damn it.
You don't know what you will.
I love what she says to him at the beginning of this fight. I never get it in the right spot.
Are y'all ready? I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
Everybody keeps talking about that sword.
Are y'all ready? I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham.
What the hell?
Try again!
Sorry guys, I don't know what that was.
Fire! I will wrench you thread by thread!
What the hell's
You
going
don't
on?
know what you will.
What is it? You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing!
Alright. We're gonna skip to the...
Hi, I'm Ariel, and I'm honored to.
Ah.
I don't give up.
Bam! It's just gonna be badass, man. Sorry guys, I don't know what the frick's going on with this stupid ass gameplay. Stupid internet's probably fucking up again. Make sure he stays in. Sorry guys, huh?
Hi, I'm Corey Barlog, head of creative at Santa Monica
Hi.
Studio. Thank you for watching this extended look at the next core game.
I'll take a look at the stream right quick. look at Cheryl's chats. Sorry guys, I can't look at the chat while I'm showing you guys stuff or reading the articles. They need to make Deadpool and Wolverine game. That would be badass. I think Deadpool's gonna show up in the Wolverine game. They haven't came out and said definite whether he's gonna be in that game or not, but I don't know. I just have a feeling he's gonna pop up somewhere. Hopefully Deadpool is in the Wolverine game. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. They said coming soon, and this is gameplay footage. We'll see it by next year. Yeah, I know it'd be out next year. They just didn't specifically say when it's gonna come out. This is about to be a sick game though. Oh yeah, I cannot wait for that freaking... Like, everybody was kind of downing in it at first because Luffy was the she was the main character, but I mean, don't worry, there's a full-fledged God of War sequel coming, and it's probably going to be right after this game. Well, not right after. We all know it takes at least 2-3 years for them to make a God of War game. It takes too much resources to make a game of that magnitude. Alright guys, let's get back to it because, well, Wolverine's next, guys, since we were talking about it. Yes, I'm over 17. Thank
40
you.
may not sound like a lot at first, but imagine 40 versions of your favorite
I
car.
hate
the Honda
ads.
Accord, or 40 dogs, 40 buttons, 40 missed calls from your mom, 40 ways to say congrats, or better yet, being recognized 40 times as one of Car and Driver's 10 best.
Alright. Once again, we're not... This is only 7 minutes? Oh, that's not the whole thing then. This is just a trailer then. But it shows enough. We will watch the whole thing of this, since it's only 8 minutes long. Go play.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away.
Yeah.
Redhead. Might be our only lead.
Redhead.
Looks like she took off into the industrial park. All right, let's search the...
I've already got this game in my cart on Amazon.
Status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Bam! Right in the back of the throat. Right in the face. On this game. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this game.
No answer.
Like, out of all the Marvel characters, Wolverine has always been my freaking favorite because of his almost
Another sweep.
invincible, almost being completely invincible and having blades on your hands. I mean, you can bring a blade to a gunfight as long as it's those.
Shut it, freak. Shit's gassing off. Not today, Bob.
Not today, bub. Catch this.
The hell?
Skullbuster! Up there!
We need backup now.
You're gonna need more than backup, buddy. Bam! No leg, right in the face. Right in the throat. That's gotta be the best damn freaking death I've ever seen. Just right in the face. Throat. Blades coming out of his forehead. Jean Grey. She's in the Wolverine game.
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Absolutely amazing gameplay. I think I missed that the first time I watched it. He just took his face and smashed it into the concrete barrier. Bam! They actually show his skin regenerating and stuff too. See the big hole in his back? He's all healed now. Ah, take that.
Yeah, let's go.
Huh? Time to go for a ride, guys. Yeah. Take that. Get off this damn car.
Where are those mutants?
Don't worry. Fling your ass off there. Right to the throat. Right to the face. It'll take more than what you guys got to kill him.
Your mind shorted.
Ah, that hurt a little bit.
Feel free.
Now he's all fucked up. And now he's back. Now you're gonna die, jackass. For trying to kill me. You didn't succeed. Gets his face stabbed off, chucked off, then he gets his freaking head freaking ran over. Here we go.
Was hoping for the redhead.
Right through the hands, you jackass.
No, go play.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Look it. I'm Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm not a superhero. I'm Wolverine, bitch. Get it right. Absolute badass. They show Sabretooth. They show Jean Grey. They show some ninjas, which is why I think Deadpool might show up.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Fucking can't wait. Literally 5 days after my son's birthday, I'm gonna be playing that thing like crazy. Anyway, God of War Luffy was announced. Wolverine was announced and showed off. Until Dawn 2 was also announced during the State of Play. we're not going to go through all the trailers. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have that much time. Stuntman Hollywood really caught my eye because of it's got the Back to the Future car, it's got Knight Rider car, it's got a bunch of real life movie TV sequences, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool anyway. I'm kind of excited to play that. Kamari, they got their first look at. We got our first look at that one. It's a 3-player action yokai hunting game, and it's coming in 2027. This one I think is. I don't know if they actually. I think they just said that Stuntman was coming soon. Until Dawn, I think they said next year. Yeah, release in 2027. Then we got Tomb Raider, a brand new Tomb Raider, Legacy of Atlantis. Its release date they actually mentioned. It is February 12th, 2027 for the new Tomb Raider game. Then a brand new Rayman Legends Retold. Rayman's back. Who saw that coming? Anyone who saw one of the multiple leaks over the past few days is who? And it's priced at $40. Pre-orders are already live, and it's going to be released on October 1st of this year. So, you can pick that up for pretty cheap on Amazon. If you guys want to pre-order the Wolverine game on the live stream on YouTube, in the description on the live stream on YouTube is links. I have a link to the Wolverine game and some Forza Horizon 6 stuff in the description of this live stream on the Mickelback Gaming News YouTube channel. So if you want to go over there and check out those links, yeah, they're there for you in case you guys want them. They are affiliate links, so I do receive a little bit of commission, but it don't change the price for you guys. You guys still pay the same good low price for the most part. Onimusha Way of the Sword, its release date is September 25th. We got a good look at that during the State of Play. We also had Control Resonant, which is due out on September 24th. I don't think that game's going to do very well. Coming out right after Wolverine and right before GTA, but you know, we'll see. Phantom Blade Zero. This game actually looked pretty cool. I don't think they really had a release date for it though. Silent Hill Townfall looked pretty cool. It is due out on September 24th. Dune Awakening, a new Dune game for the first time in I don't know how long. Dune is back, and it was shown off ahead of its September 22nd release date. Marvel's Tokon Fighting Souls. A new look at the Marvel's Tokon Fighting Souls game gave us villain Doctor Doom in action, as well as Magneto, Carnage, Green Goblin ahead of the game's August 6th launch. It looked really cool. It reminded me of old school Spider-Man games from the Sega Genesis. It looks pretty cool. It's another one of those 2D like Marvel games, which the last one they came out with, it was pretty cool. Me and Cadet played it for a little while. I think on stream actually. Then a game called Ill. We gotta look at it. It's coming in 2027. The Lost Wild. We got a first look at The Lost Wild, which looked pretty cool. At first I thought it was freaking Jurassic Park, but they took a lot from Jurassic Park, so hopefully they don't end up getting in trouble for that. Then Bancho the Chef, pretty cool kids like game, where you are telling the origin story of a sushi master. Then Marathon, Bungie gave us a look at Marathon's second season, Nightfall, which launches this past Tuesday. Unsurprisingly, no mention of Destiny. Then No Rest for the Wicked, a full 1.0 release of Moon Studios' No Rest for the Wicked is coming to PS5 in October. Then we got Ace Combat 8 Wings of Steel. Had a story trailer for us, and its release date is on October 2nd. Then Dynasty Warriors 3. It was amazing to see a new Dynasty Warriors. I don't think I've seen a new one of those in like since what was it, PS2 or 3? I think it was 3. Anyway, that game is due out on October 1st. So that's kind of cool. These two games are launching like back to back. Dynasty Warriors 3 on October 1st, and then the very next day, Ace Combat 8 is coming out. I think they did that just so they could just squeeze their games in there as fast as they could before GTA comes out in November. I think that's what that was. You guys let me know what you guys think in the live chat. I'm about to check on the live chat. So if you guys are commenting, don't worry. I am going to catch up on the live chat here in just a second. They did have some PS Plus updates as well. RuneScape Dragon Wilds will be added to the PS Plus later in 2026. Gitaru Man Psyops, the Mindgate Conspiracy, and Onimushu Dawn of Dreams are all joining the classics category, or the classics library. Me personally, I wish they'd stop with the measly little 5 games coming to the classic catalog every once in a blue moon. Like, just open up the damn catalog. Put PS1, PS2, PS3 games in the freaking catalog so we can freaking play them when we want to. Anyway, let's get to the live chat. What have you guys got for me? I'm gonna go see you tomorrow. All right, Powder Donuts. I appreciate it. You're probably already gone. Thanks for coming and hanging out, guy. All right. Where was the live chat at? Okay. This is about to be game of the year. Yeah. Yeah, Wolverine, I think, is going to be game of the year. I think it's sick when he regens. Yeah. I love his regen. That's freaking awesome. And it brings back his health too. It doesn't just regenerate his skin and heal him. Like, his health actually comes back too. I'm not excited for Wolverine. I hear it's linear, not exploratory like Spider-Man. Yeah, so what if I don't want an open concept Wolverine game? The gameplay is still badass. And me personally, I'm freaking hyped up for it. I can't wait. The open world of Spider-Man just kinda... I mean, it's cool, but Wolverine didn't need to be open world. He jumps from way too many places around the world to be open world. Spider-Man, it was easy for them to make that open world just because Spider-Man never fucking leaves New York. Wolverine, he goes wherever the fucking fight's at. Canada, United States, wherever he sees fit, he has to go. So, yeah. Looks kind of cool, that's for damn sure. Glad at least Powder Donuts is hyped up for it. I guess Cadet can still be. I guess Cadet can keep playing his Diablo and stuff. Alright. Now that that's done, let's get to some more real good gaming news. And that's PlayStation promises more stories to be told after God of War Luffy. God of War developer Santa Monica Studio has discussed Kratos' future as the figurehead of its flagship franchise, following the reveal of its phase starring next chapter God of War Luffy. Speaking in an interview uploaded to PlayStation's YouTube channel, Santa Monica Studios head of creative Cory Barlog said that there's always going to be Kratos games, a positive backed up by a later post from the company's official social media account, which stated that the studio had many more stories to tell with Kratos. Early reaction of the God of War Luffy has been mixed, with some fans praising the game's combat and visuals, while others have been criticizing the simplistic gameplay seen in Luffy's opening section. Man, you guys, come on now. It's an opening section. I mean, you're not gonna have balls to the wall, complete, utter badass gameplay right at the beginning. I mean, no God of War games ever had that. Like, even with Kratos, he's had to unlock his special abilities and upgrade his hammer or axe or blades or whatever in the hell it was that he's using at the time. Anyway, and predictably, the fact that fan favorite Kratos wasn't center stage. Faye is, while it's a different thing, it's still part of a larger tapestry that of what we truly really want to explore. All these different characters in there, Barlog said of the new game, but there's always going to be a Kratos game. Like throughout the whole history, we're super excited about that. Oh, for sure, added God of War Luffy director Ariel Lawrence, we can't not tell stories about the big guy. Pretty much giving you guys a guarantee that there's definitely going to be more God of War games. Hey Lana James, good to have you here. Unfortunately, my headphones broke today because of my naughty cat, so I can't hear your voice. It would be great if you could respond through chat though. Give me 1 second. Alright. Now I'm only going to be able to respond every once in a minute. Or every few minutes, because when I'm actually well, I forgot, you can't hear me. All right. Alright, you shoot your message, or question. Oh, there she is. I knew as soon as I was about to go back. Basically, I'm a professional graphic designer with years of experience specializing. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get back to the news, guys. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Where's it? There it is. Alright. Oops. Forgot I was on. Did it go? Okay. Back to the news at hand. Our first glimpse of God of War Lupe gave us a 20-minute gameplay segment where, as you guys seen it during the thing, Kratos burned Faye's body. You guys pretty much seen it. I'm not gonna go back over it. Next, Marvel's Wolverine, the big interview with Insomniac on Sony's unapologetically violent PS5 exclusive. We did not set out to make an open world game or a sandbox game. We've no doubt seen Marvel's Wolverine gameplay fresh from Sony's State of Play showcase and have questions. I did too. As a big Wolverine fan, I wanted to know more about how the game will actually play once it comes out exclusively on the PlayStation 5 later this year on September 15th. From the extent of the violence to the co-op finishers with Jean Grey, how does Wolverine's rage meter work? Is that actually real-time healing? And what is the size and scope of the game itself? After the pre-screening of the trailer ahead of the State of Play, I got a chance to chat with creative director Marcus Smith and the game director Mike Daly to find out everything I could about Marvel's Wolverine in the space of 30 minutes, and yes, here you go. This is what he found out. The level of the gore and blood is extreme, which, as a Wolverine fan, is fantastic, but was there ever a question over the violence? Because we've seen family-friendly versions of Wolverine before with a different audience in mind. It would be great to get some insight into the decision to say we're going to go for it. And this is a M for mature game. And Mike Daly said, from the inception of the project, we knew that the number one important thing was to bring the Wolverine fantasy to life. Not just that, but to make the ultimate Wolverine fantasy. When you look at the aspects of the character and all the stories he's been through in his history, it was clear that violence was a key part of that. So that was never really in question and was kind of baked into everything from the beginning. So we knew we were going to go bring it all out in the gameplay. Put it in your hands as a player, make it part of the story. But at the same time, Insomniac games, we want to have a grounded world with unbelievable things, or with believable things that happen. So we want to go over the top we really wanted to hit the bullseye with the best representation of Wolverine. What delivers fan expectations? What's gonna keep the claw combat action satisfying? Well, of course, through the course of the playthrough, you could see those results yourself because of what we put into the trailer. I would describe it as we were unapologetically violent. We knew that it would have to accomplish that in order to accomplish our ultimate mission, and because of that, the gameplay retains satisfaction. Now, all that being said, we know that it's not for everyone, and because of that, here's the important part for you guys to listen to. At least if you're parents with a child, and your child's going to be playing this game, and you don't want your child to see all the gameplay or all the bloodshed, because it's not for everyone, and because we knew that it was going to be a big part of the game from the beginning, we also implemented an accessibility feature to turn off the gore. Meaning you can turn off the bloodshed, the gore, the violence won't be so much bloody. Which, for parents with little kids, it gives you guys the opportunity to take the bloodshed out of the game. Make the little kids fight, but not see all the blood. I don't know if that makes the cuts and stuff not happen either. I don't know much about it other than the fact that you can turn off the gore. It's clearly integrated into the game in a lot of different ways. So its nuance feature is that very selective about what we show, what we censor, turning off blood and things like that, just in order to make it more palatable to people who really don't really want to be part of all that. So yeah, you guys can turn off the gore if you like. Just a little piece about the Wolverine game I wanted to toss out there for you guys. Now, last article about the Wolverine game, and then we'll keep moving on. Like I said, yes, last night, we've got a lot of news to talk about today. We've still got like 3-4 articles to go, so we need to try to speed this up a little bit. If you guys are hitting me up in that live chat, please give me just 1 minute. As soon as this article's over, I'll go back to the live chat. Is Spider-Man in Marvel's Wolverine, and who does Wolverine team up with? Ahead of the State of Play broadcast, I had a chance to interview Insomniac about Marvel's Wolverine. There are features worth digging into separately. 1, Spider-Man is not in the game. 2, Wolverine actually teams up with surprising characters. Let's start with the Spider-Man question. While Marvel's Wolverine and Marvel's Spider-Man take place in the same Marvel universe, Insomniac has a Marvel universe all to itself, numbered 1048. Don't ask me how they came up with that, but okay. Just as Wolverine isn't in Insomniac's Spider-Man games, neither is Spider-Man in Wolverine. So we will not see Spider-Man in the Wolverine game. Ain't saying that we won't eventually see them at some point in time in the Marvel universe on the Insomniac side, but it's not going to be this time. It's correct that it does take place in the 1048 Marvel universe, which is the Insomniac video game universe. It happens in the same world, but we don't have any crossover. Spider-Man will not be making an appearance in Wolverine. So no Wolverine Spider-Man team up, but Wolverine does team up with some surprising characters and some familiar characters from the X-Men comics. Most notably, during the gameplay trailer, we've seen Wolverine team up with Jean Grey, battle the bad guys, settle up enemies with co-op takedowns and such. But Insomniac also told IGN that Wolverine also teams up with Sabretooth. Now, I don't know how much you guys know about Wolverine, but I'm a big Wolverine fan. I know a lot about Wolverine. I also know that Sabretooth is one of Wolverine's arch nemesis. So the fact that they're teaming up together, well, I wouldn't necessarily put too much into the team. It's more along lines as they're fighting alongside of each other to take on a common enemy. I'm sure afterwards they'll probably kick each other's ass too. That's certainly surprising. You'd think the last person Wolverine would want to team up with is Sabretooth, but like I said, it's them working against a common enemy. While Logan and Sabretooth actually team up in the game, but the way they ally is not really anything like the way the ally with Jean Grey is. Of course not. With Sabretooth fighting alongside you, it's more like you think you've got a kill and he rushes in to steal it from you. It's more of a take turns one up in each other during the fight kind of thing with him and Sabretooth. Related to the co-op mechanics in question, Marvel's Wolverine, the Spider-Man games feature sequences where players can play as other characters. There's a memorable sequence where you get to play as Venom in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, for example. You also have sections where you get to play as MJ. However, in Marvel's Wolverine, you play as Wolverine only. You don't cross over to any other character. You're always Wolverine. Which, that's cool. That's the way I wanted it. That part of Wolverine, or that part of Spider-Man, kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Like, the playing as Venom part was okay. It made more sense. But do we have to play as Jean Grey or MJ every freaking time she goes on a dumb mission? Anyway. There are no side quests or missions where you play as another character. The game is all about Wolverine, and you play Wolverine the whole way through. We wanted to keep the focus on him throughout the whole story, which is awesome. Awesome to hear. I really can't wait for that game. You guys let me know what you guys think in that live chat, or if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you hit me up in the comments section on YouTube. And by all means, if you're enjoying this live stream, make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch or Kick, wherever you're watching it at, so you know when we go live again. We go live every Friday at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, for Gaming News Friday, like we are right now. And yeah, we're going to keep it moving, guys. So we've still got a lot of news to cover. Wait a minute, did I switch it? Okay, yeah. Alright, next. Several vendors are reportedly increasing production of DDR4 platforms as the continued rise in DDR5 prices make PC building unfeasible. The one part of AI that drives me nuts. DDR4 isn't going anywhere despite witnessing some temporary decline in popularity in some regions. DDR4 memory and motherboards witness significant demand as DDR5 memory continues to sell for 4 to 5 times higher than normal, or what normal was at the beginning of this stupid AI apocalypse crap. let's get into the article. In some regions, we've seen DDR4 platforms recording a decline in popularity, while most regions witness huge demand for DDR4 platforms. Soaring DDR5 and SSD prices have made it extremely difficult to build even an entry-level system for under $1,000. It's still doable, but not. It's doable to build an AM5 PC for under $1,000 right now, but it's not a PC that you guys would want to use. It wouldn't run games very well. It'd run games. For a starter PC, it'd probably be okay if you weren't having to spend so much on it. The price to performance on a under $1,000 AM5 build just ain't worth it. Because then you have to downgrade so much of the hardware that you'd be much better off just buying the pre-build at that point in time. Or just adding a little bit more to your budget and spending a little bit over $1,000. If you could spend if you set aside 12 to 1,500 for your budget, that would build you a pretty nice AM5 PC. But AM4, we can do a lot with AM4 still. As the rise of prices continues, we enter the second half of 2026. We ain't entered it yet. We're still in the last month of the first half. DDR4 memory is also quite expensive, but nothing compared to the similar capacities of DDR5 memory. I don't know. I've seen some kits of DDR5 memory actually go on sale for almost the same price as a fucking DDR4 kit. It's been fucking crazy. The memory prices are driving me nuts. And so are the SSD prices now. You can't even get a freaking 1 terabyte SSD for under $150 unless you really look hard for it. Perhaps this remains a major reason why the transition to the DDR4 platforms, not just the DDR4 memory, but the DDR4 platforms, are also comparatively cheaper than the DDR5 platforms such as AM5, LGA 1851, LGA 1700, DDR5 included as well. As per the latest report by Tom's Hardware, many vendors are now preparing to restart DDR4 compatible motherboard production as they witness a huge growth in demand since the RAM apocalypse has started. There is absolutely nothing wrong with an AM4 PC build. My streaming PC here is an AM4 PC build, and I could play games with it if I wanted to, but that's not what I built it for. But I have played games on it before it became the streaming PC, so like AM4 builds are definitely not going anywhere anytime soon, and especially since I think I forgot to grab that article. Actually, let me look that up right quick, because that was one thing I really wanted to get into as well. AMD had to re-engineer the Ryzen 7 5800X3D 10th Anniversary Edition due to the original fab process no longer being available. But they have brought back the 5800X3D for the AM4 platform. Its 10th anniversary. Hopefully they keep bringing it out, and it's not only for this year because of the 10th years. I'm pretty sure they brought it back because of the AM4 demand. But it's made its comeback, so yeah. 5800X 3D back. And they even mentioned a 7700X 3D for the AM5 platform, and the new 5800X 3D, which will have 8 cores, 16 threads, 4.5 gigahertz clock speed, a 100 megabyte cache, and 105 TDP, making it the return of the king of, I mean, you can't get better X3D CPU on AM4. That's where you max out on AM4. Like if you got a Ryzen 5500, bounce up to that 5800X 3D. It starts at $349 and is supposed to release in September. Yeah, don't sleep on that. If you got AM5 or AM4 build and you do not want to upgrade to AM5, get you a freaking 5800X 3D. That will be a significant upgrade over anything that the 5500 is doing. There's nothing new because we have reported AM4 surging to almost 40% in popularity, sitting next to AM5's popularity in recent months. The 5500 and the 5800 XT, among other Ryzen 5000 CPUs, remain in the top 10 best-selling processors on Amazon, which is crazy. According to Tom's Hardware, over a dozen vendors, including motherboard manufacturers, memory makers, are seeing noticeable growth in DDR4 memory and compatible motherboards. 2 motherboard vendors told Tom's that they are ramping up production of DDR4 motherboards and will continue to do so in the second half of this year. This coincides with our previous report that suggests ASUS is one of the vendors that is aiming to ramp up production of LGA 1700 DDR4 and AM4 motherboards for 2026. Now, considering AMD brought back its AM4 10th anniversary re-engineered Ryzen 7 5800X 3D, we will likely see AM4 trading blows with AM5 in popularity. It's already getting there. Like, we're already there. Like, AM4 and AM5, they're neck to neck with each other. And with the prices of PC hardware right now, it's okay to have an unbalanced system. It's okay to have an AM4 platform build and put a 5060, 5070 Ti in it, you know, whatever. It'd be alright. Now, going above a 5070 Ti, that could, however, cause a good little bit of bottleneck as far as that goes. You guys keep hitting me up in that live chat. I am keeping an eye on it, and you guys ain't really talking much, so I'm going to get back to the game. I'm going to get back to the news. This being some of the bigger news today, and that's the Xbox Games Showcase 2026, which will air. The Xbox Games 2026 will be held on Sunday, June 7th. And on the East Coast of the United States, where I'm at, I will be able to watch it at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, which I will be at work, and hopefully I will be able to watch it. But if you're on the West Coast, it'll be 10 a.m. If you're Central Time, it'll be around lunchtime, and then 6 p.m. in the UK and Europe, 7 p.m. Australia, you guys are going to stay up late, in between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, on June 8th for you guys in Australia. So if you're in Australia watching the live stream, make sure that you tune in. Stay up late June 7th. And on the very early mornings hours of July or June 8th, tune in to the Xbox Game Showcase. Now, where to watch it? You can watch it on IGN's YouTube channel, or I'm sure Xbox is going to have it showing on their YouTube channel as well. And you always got streamers like myself, which would I would show it, but I'm gonna be worked, so I can't show it to you guys. But other streamers do like to do that, so it's up to you on where you watch it. Just make sure you watch it, because what will be at the Game Showcase in 2026, so far Xbox has remained pretty tight-lipped about what we can expect at this year's showcase, aside from the dedicated Years of War E-Day Direct, following the footsteps of Xbox's previous 2 summer direct shows, which focused on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Our Worlds 2. We can expect about 25 to 30 minutes of deep dive into the upcoming Gears of War prequel. Beyond the Gears Direct, it seems sensible to expect news about the recently delayed Fable, as well as the remake of Halo Combat Evolved, dubbed Campaign Evolved, which is due to land later this year. We wouldn't be surprised to see updates on Forza Horizon 6 too, but beyond that, it's all guesswork. We don't really have a whole lot to go on as far as what we're going to see at this Xbox Game Showcase, but yeah, it should be pretty cool to see. Hopefully the new CEO has a very good showcase planned. She's been doing really good ever since she took the spot from Phil Spencer. She's been doing really good, so gonna be interesting to see exactly what happens there on Sunday afternoon or morning or Monday morning, wherever you are in the world. It's also worth remembering that the Xbox showcases include many third-party developers working on multi-platform games, so it's worth tuning in even if you don't own an Xbox or PC. Plus, many Xbox developed games come to PS5 now. Last year's Game of the Year, Soul Claire Obscure Expedition 33, was the first shown as part of the Xbox Game Showcase in 2024, so there's potential for another future Game of the Year to turn up here. There is other showcases coming up. Xbox Showcase is just one of summer's games showcases taking place in June of 2026. E3, a post-E3 world where there are now many different online shows. I'll learn how to read one of these days, guys. That take place throughout the start of June, all hosting their own reveals and surprises. The ones to come: Latin American Game Showcase on June 4th at 2 p.m. Women-led Game Showcase on June 4th at 4 p.m. Accessibility Showcase on June 5th at 8 a.m. Summer Game Fest 2026 June 5th at 2 p.m. That's today. It's actually happening right now. What the? That could explain why my live stream's so quiet. If you guys are hitting me up after the fact, if you're watching this after the fact because you're watching Summer Game Fest 2026, yeah, make sure you hit me up in that live in the comments section. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that follow button on Twitch or Kick, depending on where you're watching. If you're on YouTube, you guys know the drill over there. Hit that like button. Helps out a lot. Pushes it to more people. And hit that subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you know when I go live again. Which will be next Friday at 2 p.m. Because that's what I do every Friday. Gaming News Friday. 2 p.m. every Friday. Eastern Standard Time. Day of the Devs also happens here in a little while. About 20 minutes. Southeast Asian Games Showcase happens tomorrow at 8 a.m. Wholesome Direct happens tomorrow at 9 a.m. Story Rich Showcase happens tomorrow at 10 a.m. Damn, there's like direct to showcase, a showcase, a direct, like every hour on the hour tomorrow. Green Games Showcase happening at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I think this is all part of the Game Fest. Yeah, this weekend's gonna be big as far as gaming news. So you guys make sure to tune in wherever you have to tune in. YouTube, IGN. Sorry, you guys, I won't be able to stream it on my news channel. I wish I could, but I have to work tomorrow and for the next 6 days in a row. So, yeah, I won't be able to stream it for you guys. So hopefully you guys can find another streamer or just watch it on the Xbox YouTube channel. On to the next news. Oh, nope, that was it. Oh, wow, that was it. Holy crap. Oops. And that was it, guys. I didn't know we were going to get through it that quick. Actually, didn't even take 2 hours. I'm surprised. What do you guys think about the news that we covered today? Hit me up in that live chat. I'm going to stay live for a few more minutes. You guys hit me in that live chat. Let me know what you guys think about the news that we've had going on today. I gotta grab me something to drink. I've been dying here for like the last 20 minutes, and now my mouth's dry as crap. You guys don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry, I had to grab me another Pepsi. Dying. All right, guys. Ain't nobody hitting me up in the live chat. Let me check on the streams. Nah, I'm not talking 100 miles an hour. Let me check the streams and just see how everything's going. Alright. Looks like everybody's watching the Xbox Games Showcase and not my live stream. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. You guys got anything to talk about right quick before I get off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you did, make sure you hit that like button on YouTube. It really helps push this out to more people. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you know when I go live again. On the YouTube side, if you're watching on the Twitch or Kick side, make sure you hit that follow button so you know when I go live again. You guys let me know what you guys think about the gaming news that we've went over so far today. Wolverine gonna be badass. God of War Luffy gonna be pretty badass as well. We don't have a release date for God of War. We do have a release date of September 15th for Wolverine. The rest of the games at the State of Play, we're good. There wasn't a whole lot of release dates this year though, so it looks like 2027 is going to be a pretty badass year. That being said, we did have some AMD news. The 5800 X3D is back. The king of X3D AM4 CPUs is back. So if you have an AM4 build, like my streaming PC here, and you want to max out your potential on the AM4 platform, that 5800 X3D is how you get that done. AMD also had some other news about their ultra low latency memory. We'll have to see how good that is. I don't know if the 14% uplift is going to be enough to for anybody to bother replacing memory. Like, they're coming out with low latency memory. People can't afford memory, man. And they said that this ultra low latency memory is going to be about the same price as the regular memory is now. So, of course, they say that, but we all know what happens with AMD. They'll, oh, well, it's going to be $550 for this graphics card. Wait a minute, it released, now it's $700. You know, we'll see how it goes. You guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat. I'm about to get off here, so you guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat. We did have some Nvidia news. Nvidia is going to be making laptops and desktop computers here soon. They've already got them powered with Nvidia's own CPU, GPU. Like, Nvidia's pretty much, they're trying to conquer everything, and we'll see how that goes. Their stock didn't really seem to like that concept too much, but yeah, I already know Nvidia's take on AI. Like, Jensen isn't going to stop until there's a AI agent, he says, in everybody's house, on everybody's computers. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Xbox Game Showcase is Sunday. Is this Sunday, June 7th. This is the main thing I don't want you guys to forget about. We already had the PlayStation Showcase. This Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Xbox Game Showcase, where we will get to see what all Xbox is going to bring to us, whether it be on the Xbox or the PlayStation 5 or the PC. It's going to be live at 2 p.m. on Sunday. I'm going to be at work, so it's 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, don't miss it. That's about all I got, guys. You guys got anything for me? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you did, hit that like button on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and bell as well, so you know when I go live again. Twitch, Kick, you guys know the drill. Hit that follow button, so you know when I go live again. And you're always more than welcome to help support the channel and hit that subscribe button. It does get you some perks on the Twitch side. I'm working on the perks on the Kick side. That being said, I appreciate you guys. thanks for tuning in this afternoon and listening to me yap about all the gaming news that's happened so far this week. It was a busy week as far as gaming news goes, and it looks like next week is already shaping up to be a big one because there's some game showcases that are actually going on right now. That being said, yeah, don't forget, tune in 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Xbox YouTube channel or wherever you want to watch the wherever you want to watch it. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, follow buttons, and I will see you guys next week for another episode of Gaming News Friday Live. We go live every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we go over the week's gaming news throughout the entire world of gaming, whether it be console, PC, handhelds. It doesn't matter. Every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we go live for Gaming News Friday Live here on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your Friday. And if you're looking for gameplay footage, Sippin' Saturdays tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's actually the next time I will be live on the Twitch and Kick here. Will be 9 o'clock Saturday night when we do Sippin' Saturday, where I'm going to play some Forza Horizon 6 and we're going to drink some more Jesse James whiskey. So, yeah, you guys make sure to tune in for that. Watch me drink and drive in Forza. That being said, I appreciate you guys. If that's not your jam, we are gonna also be live Monday at 9 or 11 p.m. for Metal Gear Monday, where we will hopefully finish Metal Gear Solid 4. We'll see. And then, yeah. Next Thursday is Throwback Thursday. So, that's also at 11 p.m. But if you guys hit that follow button on Twitch or Kick, or the subscribe and bell icon on YouTube, you guys don't have to worry about what time I go live. You just gotta see the notification. That way you know when I go live. Tap on it. It'll bring you right to the stream. That being said, I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good rest of your weekend if you don't tune in tomorrow night for Sippin' Saturday. And yeah, if I don't see you guys till next Friday, have a good rest of your weekend next week. And yeah, if you don't tune in till next Friday, I'll see you then. Or if you tune in tomorrow night, I'll see you then too. You guys keep it real and peace. I'll see you next Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Peace.